until the end that no matter how many other permutations that this conflict takes on, like Federal Reserve, you see, or IRS, or endless vaccinations, you see, or war in the Gulf, you see, or any other kind of permutation that's out there in your face in the physical time-space continuum, any of these horrors that are taking place, illegal immigration, the list goes on. The real war is a psychic one. The real war is on consciousness. And too many people are forgetting this in this conspiratorial movement, so to speak, or in alternative history. And I will not ever make that mistake. Science has often left consciousness at the door, and look at what has happened to science. Now it has to bring it back in because the science basically run aground in the 1970s from all the time of leaving consciousness out and so-called objectivity. But we must not make the same mistake. So no matter whatever permutations of the tyranny that you see openly, as awful as that is in the 3D world, never forget first that it's all about attack here. It's they live. It's psychic dictatorship. What is government? The proof is in the words, the etymology. From the Latin gubernare, or the Greek gubernon. And those words mean to control. And then, of course, you can look it up anywhere. Mente simply means mind. So government literally means the control of the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing is hidden from us. Nothing. It's right there for the person to see. But my question is then, how is this accomplished? Once we understand that it's a psychic tyranny and they're trying, to control our minds as well as our lives, we want to discover a little bit more about how that's accomplished, because we are in the age of solutions now. So I ask you a question. How many people have been to the optician recently? Right. And I think what's the price for just a normal cursory, run-of-the-mill diagnosis of even one eye? Isn't it like $300 a bill? Huh? It's about $75. And I've heard that in some places, for a little bit further diagnosis or for a real treatment, it can cost up to $300 per eye. You can be walking out with almost a $1,000 bill just for a checkup on your eyes from an optician. Well, then I ask the question, what is the price we're willing to pay for the boon of clear mental vision? What do we owe the teachers of the world who help us come to clarity when we're in a delirium? What do we owe the Jordan Maxwells of the world? The teachers who walk very close to us to say, my goodness, and what they end up doing the thinking for all of us. They first have to do the thinking for themselves, and then they find out they've got to do the thinking for their brothers and sisters who say, no, I don't